Okay, we're here at stop 2 of 4 here in our cul-de-sac, and this geometric pool, as you know, just wonderful. I love this big Baja shelf here they have going on. The kids can be in the spa, or they can be here, parents can be in the spa. Just everyone can be together. But I do really love this pool. It works really great. The interior finish is nice and even. There's very little blotchiness. Maybe there's a little bit down towards the drains, but yeah, I adore this pool. And I also love the tile, because in 5 years you're not going to see all kinds of white haze in the line or anything like that. Beautiful, wonderful choice. And our Zodiac MX6 makes easy work with this pool. There's one thing on the bottom of the pool. Let's take our chems. Oh no, somebody else is building a pool. Another victim. Yeah, it's everybody is building a pool. So let's take our chems here in our deep end, and we'll use our test strip first. And it's my guess. Well, I'm glad I didn't put any money on that, because there is 0 chlorine in this pool. 0. And our salt is 3,900 to 3320. So here, let's take that again. Yeah. So 3,500 to 3,240, and a pH that indicates, you know, I need to knock it down with the swim jets. So that's fine. Once again, I'll brush and do the whole thing, and I'm gonna leave it in timeout, but I'm gonna use my swim jets to add my acid. And in answer to Eric's question, yeah, I like to knock the pH down first, right, and then add my chlorine later, because I'll do all of the killing that the acid is going to do. Acid will, you know, kill all of that high pH that we're looking to knock down, and then I'll add my chlorine, which will raise the pH again. So I don't want to kill off all of my chlorine by adding muriatic acid right on top of it. Okay, I feel good about this. This pool is just, I'm in love with it. Oh, hey, I did set the dog alarm off. Didn't think I was going to do that. So we're in timeout mode, right? And so I added almost a full gallon of acid and almost 3/4 of a gallon of chlorine. Now this is a salt cell pool, but they're using it. So, but look how clear the water is. We're still doing really good here. You know, totally different pool than the Demoralizer, although it's the same builder. But once again, we got to sanitize for today, and if the salt cell's not doing it, we need to add some liquid chlorine. Let's move on. Okay, so we're here at the stock tank, and I believe that the stock tank is, you know, new for this homeowner. I think I might be the first pool guy. That being said, there needs to be a phone call here on what is appropriate of behavior. Okay, we have all of this decomposed granite here. This is not a pool deck. Okay, so if you're jumping in here and then you're jumping in the pool, no, that's not part of it. So this pool is not equipped to do that. And the way I price this pool is I'm not going to provide for the filtration here. Okay, I know I have a beautiful head of hair, but my point is that I'm going to Telsa 90, and then that's going to be it here. So let's take our chems. Okay, so, you know, I don't feel good about this. I feel angry about this, actually. That cover, I'm leaving right there. And then the homeowner is going to get a phone call, and we're going to talk about the scope of work, because it has been changed. And like other pools that change the scope of work, I'm going to tell you about it. And then if you shine me and don't act on what I'm suggesting, then we'll just pass and part as friends. And the way that I pass and part as friends is I'm not going to get into a phone call or anything. You just won't see me anymore. So that's the whole deal. So, and I never do threats. Everything is a promise. So this pool was thrashed, had no chlorine in it, and had a layer of scum that was just like, I can't believe it. So I actually am spending more time here than I am at the demoralizer. So we're going to talk about the scope of work, we're going to talk about the price, and we're also going to talk about what's appropriate for you to do. You know, this whole decomposed granite thing is not meant to be in the pool, okay? So, and I'm also not going to fight with that cover anymore because it's completely disgusting and dirty, and the scope of work does not require me cleaning the cover. So I have done my part. I do feel good about this, and we can move on. Okay, so we're here at Sector 9, and you know, I always love a good joke, and this homeowner provided me with one this week. So, you know, water varies between different municipalities, right? If you live in one place, your water is going to be like one place, you know, and then there's also, you know, calcium in your water, right? So my homeowner texts me a photo of this, and she says, the tile is warped. So she says, oh, I called the builder, and the builder's, whoever he is, the startup kid, the pool guy or whatever, he says, yeah, I can come out and take a look at that, but that's caused by improper water chemistry. Your pool guy should be able to take care of that. And yeah, that's very, very true. But just like our friends over at Leslie's, you know, they're always constantly sabotaging us by giving homeowners conflicting answers on what is, you know, these guys that are behind the counter or whatever, or maybe take care of a tiny bit of pools, maybe never even was a pool guy, has always been a startup guy. Let me tell you, that's calcium, okay? Your pool guy didn't cause that, the water did, okay? And so, yeah, the chlorine, over-chlorinated pool will cause a haze or anything, but it's not gonna cause an abscess, okay? And it certainly doesn't cause the pool tile to warp. So anyway, and I get very, very defensive on when people say, hey, what did you do to my pool? It's just like, no, I didn't do anything to your pool. You need to get educated about it. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't get defensive, but I do, and I really don't care, because I care more about the pool than you do. And but by the same token, that kind of thing is above and beyond. That's not bead blasting or anything crazy like that, but that's not something that your pool guys should be doing every week for free. Okay, let's take our chems. Okay, so once again, this is becoming another one of those vampire pools. Absolutely no chlorine and high pH. Alkalinity and cyanuric are good. So what we're doing is we're going to leave a tab floater here this week, and there will be a tab floater here from going on right now. The salt cell is perfectly clean. We have 36 to 3400 salt. So yeah, anyway, I don't like being insulted. Okay, I feel annoyed at this. We're gonna move on. We brushed up and we're chemmed up. I'm gonna come back and do a little chisel of that warping tile. Anyway, people are funny. Let's move on. Okay, back at the demoralizer here, and this is the most important thing that I'm going to do all day. Make sure to turn off these valves, and then we'll go check the level of the pool, which I love. Let's move on. Hey guys, that's going to be doing it for me today. I'm going to be switching around some people on the route. And I don't want to be just showing up at their house unannounced. So 4 is going to do it for us today. And guys, if you got anything out of this, give me a like, subscribe if you haven't done so, and comment if you got something to say. I'm the original swimming pool fiduciary, sitting home in my house, not getting sun stroke. You guys, I'm telling you, you need to protect yourself. Make sure to drink plenty of water. Make sure to keep the salts up and everything like that. We don't want to be getting you guys sick. Work smarter, not harder. I love you guys. Be excellent to each other, and we'll see you on the next video.